Now, a lot of YouTube influencers out there will give you morning routines that are very specific, right? Stuff that you literally do step by step. You do this, do this, do this, do this, and that's your morning routine. You're set up for life. Now, I'm not going to give you a morning routine like that because you've probably seen a ton of them and they all involve. They probably involve something like, eating healthy, waking up early, freaking brushing your teeth, taking a bath, looking right, putting the right clothes, or whatever. I don't really care about that. There is one thing that I have found out, at least in the past few years, when I've started focusing on trying to set up some sort of a routine when I wake up first thing. The most important thing is literally to get the toughest task of your day done as early as possible. Now, it's not just about, most of you may immediately think, okay, it's because you want to get the toughest thing out of the way as quick as possible. And yeah, that's a part of it. But that's also because when you do something very productive right at the start of your day, it puts your body and your mind in a mood. It just sets you and kind of puts you in the zone to continue with that flow for the rest of the day. How many people do you know wake up, let's say, at freaking 8 a.m. and they spend the first 4 hours of their life eating like trash, spending it on social media? They don't do anything productive. They're just freaking scrolling Instagram. And then they somehow get the motivation to do something right for the rest of the day after that kind of start that they've had. Probably not. Most people do not. I'm sure you would have seen people where they're not even known to be productive people, but if they do something right at the beginning of the day, even something as simple as, let's say, going for a 1 hour walk, they feel like continuing that for the rest of the day. They feel like continuing that momentum for the rest of the day, and they actually start to get things done. This is why doing a very difficult task or the toughest thing in your day, whatever you have set to do, which hopefully you have things to actually do and you're not just winging it, you do it first thing in the morning. And for me personally, that's just working out, going and lifting weights. I literally wake up, take a shower, all that, the basic stuff, go and lift. When I lift and I come back home, I already know that I've gotten something very difficult, at least for me. I mean, I'm not going to call it the most difficult thing, but it's the most taxing thing out of the entire day for me. I know that. Why is my throat so? I know that that was very difficult for me, and hence I've got it done as early as I possibly could have in that day. Now, whatever that is for you, something related to school, something related to work, I don't freaking know. Whatever it is, try to get it done. Literally, set it up in your routine or whatever schedule that you have. Put that as the first thing, the first 2 hours of your day, how much time you need to get it done. Use that time in the beginning of the day to get it done. This will not only get the toughest task out of your day out of the way as soon as possible, but it will also set you up and kind of put your mind in the zone where you feel like continuing with that momentum for the rest of the day. And I'll tell you that it is difficult because when you're waking up, you're literally almost resetting your entire system. You feel like, what the heck is happening? You kind of can't process life for the first 5 minutes of your waking up time. But again, this is the most valuable thing I have found, and after a while of getting used to it, trust me, it'll be a huge advantage. Where the toughest task of your day, if you're able to get it done literally within the first few hours of you waking up, imagine what kind of a benefit that is for you. So yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna yap anymore.